It is said that in China there are well over 1,000 different styles of martial arts. Anyone who is familiar with the histories of these different styles of Chinese martial arts can tell you that although some of the techniques were passed on to the other nations by various means, the Chinese were extremely reluctant to show foreigners the entire technique, and many styles were not to be taught in any form to anyone except the teacher's number one student. Wing Chun is a prime example of such a martial art. Today, the International Wing Chun Kung Fu Organization is the largest martial arts organization in the world. Although it has not been practiced long in the United States, it has spread through Europe and Asia like wildfire. Now the Grandmaster is concentrating on the United States, where less than 10 instructors have been approved to teach. Out of these 10 instructors, only 4 have made it to the Sifu grade.
See that? It's a beautiful old thing. See that? That's a beautiful old thing. Alright. Let's see here. First we start out with a couple inches between our feet. 1 is our hands, 2 is our knees, 3 is our toes, 4 is our heels. Come back up to the hands, please. These won't move. Open the hands, fingers crossed, thumbs crossed, meet at the bridge. It is a fist space, hand space. Gan Sao, hand space. Internal rotate touches the navel, wrists do not bend, elbows float out, pushes up diagonally. Hands are flat, still a fist space, hand space. Comes back into chamber. Left hand is 2 fingers or a finger off the body, coming to center. Hand faces forward, shoots up to the mouth and nose level. Open the hand, lay the hand, circle the hand, close it at the bottom so you get a full-on forearm stretch. Lock it in, circle it back, draw back into chamber.
Wow.
Right hand comes to center, to mouth level. Open the hand, lay the hand, circle, close at the bottom, kick it in, circle it back, draw back into chamber. Frontal Tan Sao follows the same path as the hand, rides right alongside the body. Once it hits the center line, the fingers start pushing forward. It's pushing from the elbow, you keep the 45 degree. It'll wind up a hand in a thumb space, or laying hand just like this at your elbow. Hand is flat. When you do your Hun Sao, your elbow does not float. When you push forward, your elbow floats out. Draws back from the elbow, back to the hand space. Bridge on number 1. Same thing. Pushes out when the hand comes forward. Bridge on number 2. Relaxed. Pushes out when the hand comes forward. Draw back from the elbow. Bridge on number 3. Pushes out when the hand comes forward, draw back from the elbow. This is your Wu Sao. Same thing when it's forward. Side palm does not lift, it stays exactly where it's at, gazing right, drawing in, thrusting to mouth level. Laying hand. Hun Sao closing into a fist at the bottom, locking in, circling back, chamber. Frontal Tan Sao, same thing as on the left side. That was 3, right?
Yeah.
Side palm, erect palm, gazing left, glancing, drawing back in, thrusting. Side pinning, open the hand, drop it. Right side pinning, open the hand and drop it. Relax the hands, bring them straight up. This is an elbow strike right here that's taught now. Rect palm or reverse palms from the back pinning. Fingers pull towards you, palms face down. Slaps, you smaller the spine. Comes around to the ribs, fingers touch above the xiphoid, right at your center. Forward in a diagonal. Bar arm, left on top of right. Whisk arm, doesn't shoot forward, just goes to the left and right. Gazing left and right, drawing back in the same way that they exit. Left hand comes inside just like a Wu Sao, pressing down. The hands fold slightly out. You still have the hand in the finger space from your elbow to your ribs. Lifting up, the elbows stay in, keeping a V in the arms, the hands stay flat, come to shoulder level or chin height. Fold them over, thumbs touch, jerk arms. Your arms just drop down from your elbows. UG lifting up and straight forward to eye level. Long bridge pin comes to the bottom where it's parallel to the ground. Curl the hands, rise of arms, comes to chin level. You distinguish the closure by flipping the hands over, bringing them back into chamber. Side palm, erect palm. Gazing left, comes to a little bit above shoulder level, neck level, glancing up, drops back from the elbow, hand folds in and over. Thrust forward with the laying palm, hands lay, circle the hand, close it. Gazing right. Upper tan sao. Kicks out, elbow stays in. Chum sao drops, kicks over an inch. Guat sao kicks over an inch, drops forward. This is the only technique that comes to the side of the body. Flip the hand, raise it to about ear level, mid-ear level, or above ear. Hun sao, when you circle the hand, the elbow draws in. You will hit with the spade of your hand like a lower spade hand. Laying hand, Hun sao, close it. Hand will lay flat, elbow in, hand out. Jump sao, Guat sao, Lao sao I believe that is, scooping arm.
Lao sao.
Circle the hand as a Hun sao, drawing the elbow in, lower spade hand, laying hand, Hun sao, draw it back, come back into chamber. Wing arm, instead of pushing forward it comes up and over, comes to a frontal tan sao, stays exactly where it's at. Reverse palm comes to chin level. Laying hand, Hun sao, close it. Freeing arm, left arm down, right arm in. 1, thumbs will cross, 2, thumbs will cross, 3. Third one, the hand closes. 1, 2, third one comes into chamber. Laying hand, open the hand, laying hand. Hun sao, circle, close. Straighten out the right foot, draw the left foot to it. That is the end of Siu.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
First move, application. Tanso. Second move, now. Third move, Tsun. Version.
I'll agree.
Next move, back elbow. Next move, frontal palm up. side, more advanced version. Again? Get that, Gary?
Go ahead, yeah. Do it again.
Pick her up.
Perfect, yeah.
Next move, Usao. Pick her. Usao, bridge up. Outdoor. Next move, side palm. Indoor side palm, outdoor. Cutting. You get that?
Yeah.
Indoor. Do a sun punch. You get that?
Yeah.
Side palm. Next move, direct palm. First chopping hand, tax out. Got us? The picture?
Yep.
That was a good one.
Do that one again.
Hey. You ready?
Yeah.
Next move, side palm, erect palm. Double movement. Double movement. Side palm, just in the picture. Side palm, erect. With turn stance. Okay, you got that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next move. The last move is the first section. Tax out, slap block. Practice it on an outdoor. And an indoor. Okay. Good job.
Mm-hmm. Just
Finishing up, including the first session, beginning pair. We'll slow this down so that you can pick it up a little better here.
okay.
Okay, stop the camera. Stop. Damn, that one almost did it. That punch, man, you almost knocked me on my ass.
Would you repeat that once more?
I'm the girl. Next move. Back pinning it. Counter to an arm bar.
Slow motion?
Slowly.
Just say, let me focus. Okay.
Go for the side pinning hand, don't make it. Flip it to the arm bar. Set into the back pinning hand, turn and punch.
Got it. Okay.
Got it?
Uh-huh.
Front pinning hand, double low.
Got it? Uh-huh.
One more time. Okay. Front pinning hand singly, second trapping hand. Focus.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Got it.
One more time.
Okay. Damn, son.
That is a nasty one.
First getting him.
Okay.
Arm, whip arm. First side attack. Twist arm. Counter grapple from cross side. Jump cell. Get it?
Yeah.
Is there more grab? Yeah. Grab is maintained. Springs off of their power. Got it?
The grab is maintained.
To try to maintain the grab with power. You steal their power.
Okay, I got you. All right. All
Okay?
right.
Bar arms themselves. Okay. Final move, second section. Double time. Double sensor, counter for grab. 3 full purpose conjunction double sensor. Inside, outside, 50. Got it?
Once more.
Outside, inside, 50.
Okay. Got it.
Got it?
Yep.
Final move, second session, application. Kill it. You're gonna snap, that means I want you to shut that off.
We got it. We're on now.
Okay.
Ready? Hold on. Got it.
First move, third section, side palm, lying palm, counter 2 change punches. We'll do it slowly because it's a fast technique and you're gonna have to look at it. Side palm, lying palm.
Can you explain what you did?
Sure. Side palm, lying palm. No matter which punch is thrown first, say that again. Pick up that truck. No matter which punch is thrown first, this is an outdoor technique, which I'm writing on the outside of both hands. Right punch again. The hand I stuck on when I went in was the lying palm. As it draws back, I just attach to it, come into your lying palm, grapple to the head, and step behind the foot.
Good.
All in one move.
Now all in one move.
First move, third session. Side palm, lying palm. From fan cell, jump cell. Too hard, does see that. That's a regularity exercise we use for a hook, counter grab from the cross side, and an uppercut. And we free that up a little bit. I'll do that one more time slowly. Okay, how's that? Let's slow that down quite a bit.
No, that's where I'm lost.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, then we turn it into a spontaneous. Try that again. Right. Okay, we got a mat in there.
Yeah.
Turn it off. Stop there. I got the sun in my eyes, and the last one I didn't even see it.
I could.
Oh, that's okay. This is all right. We only got to the kicks. I'm only going to go this to the kicks, okay?
Okay.
Which is front side. Okay, here's how I want to do this. Do this. Just, hey, that's not on, is it? Again, one time. Okay. What's out? Psych. What's out? Roundhouse kick. No more. Okay.
Oh no.
Down here in the sun, I took his
Oh,
knife.
it's off.
Huh?
Now it's on. Here. Ready? Hold it. Okay?
Now smooth. Boom soft. Lower level lying palm. For karate, hard block. You got me anyway. See, that's the trouble with karate hard blocks. Is you have to time them right.
Do it again. Hold on just a second. Okay.
You ready?
Ready. What did you do?
Slow motion for all you folks in the audience.
Okay. Outward block. Okay.
Got that?
Got it.
Okay, Gary. Your application.
Thank you.
You ready for this?
Let me catch that. Okay, go ahead. You want to explain what you did?
on my kidney. You okay, guy? Get that?
Do it again.
You can say that because he ain't down on the ground, right?
That's planned down.
Slowly, watch.
Slowly, yeah, Sonny. Tan Sal, Bon Sal, Tan Sal, lower light palm, or palm down.
Okay. Freeing arm. Two ways. Double hand grab.
You like that?
And butting elbow. Siu Nim Tau, form and application.
Thank you, Sifu and Rick Mock.
Okay.
Ready? First, check the leg. Second, bring it over. Peel inside, kick the head back, lock the arm in. Can you free up your arm? No. Rib strike, neck strike. In here. You can peel your opponent, turn with punches on him, whatever it takes. That's the first grab, is the knee check. With the backs out, or rip out the head and lock it in. And then you got your strikes.
Okay.
Just like- Here. We're ready for this.
Okay.
Okay, he comes in for the dive. You knee check him by covering his leg. You can do it same leg or cross leg using a jump cell, because this is the same principle as the bar arm. Locking into the collarbone, it's also a strike here with the jump cell. You can neck pull while locking his leg using the hacking elbows. So if he tries pulling you, boom, boom, He's fighting his own force because you can't break down the leg once it's planted. This keeps him off. Because if you don't get that and he pulls you, you can use the jump saw with the elbows, or you can use the elbow, peel it into a jump saw, and then hack on the back of his head.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Where you have separation, peels here. And that peels the leg out. And if you do it cross leg, one more time. Cross leg, same thing with the jump saw. You can use it here. Peel him. Plant knees into him. It's for that frontal waist dive when he comes in. From here. You can also do this last one, which is pretty sneaky. It's when you knee check him. You switch up, you hit him with an elbow. Club. Use the forearm while circling the leg around. Throw him over. Get on it. Got it?
Cool.
That's number 2. You get on me. Nope, this is number 6.
Oh, you weren't recording that, were you?
Just once we get on the ground, so if he throws a punch, this is one of the pieces that they teach out of the intercepting fists. Throw again. These are the wedging punches. Second part on the ground, this hand's going to come back and grab. This hand's going to use a bridge from your jump saw, throwing the opponent, just as if you were in second session Shi.
Okay.
Throwing your opponent. You have one leg planted, one leg straightened. It's going to go the way the leg's planted. It's going to throw it as if you were shifting. Okay? So what happens is when I come in, he flicks me to the floor. He gets on me. He starts his punching. I'm going to wedge. One leg straightens, one leg plants. This arm's already peeled. This is going to be the grab arm.
Okay.
Hand from rear. Oh, God! We'll throw him over. From here, you suck up with your character 2, pin him down with your goat crimp, just beat on him. Put him out using hands, knees, elbows, or kicks if you have to. He grabs. He's going to try grabbing your shirt and taking your arm. Usually he wants your elbow planted across his arm so he can get the pop hip with your elbow. And it'll literally pop you over if you don't stop him. He's going to throw you over.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the judo throw that we're going to fight here. And what happens is you can go indoor or outdoor with the judo throw, so we'll work whichever one comes first and then work the other one. So when I throw my punch and he grabs, I'm going to knee check by using my knee and try sinking my elbow into him. Since he doesn't have my elbow over his shoulder, he's not going to get a complete throw. From the rear hand, I'm going to use a laying palm to the spine. Then I'm going to bounce it up his spine, rolling, and drop an elbow on the back of his head. With this arm here, I'm going to just throw him over. From here, you can kick him, drop your knees on him, punch him, or elbow him. It's all the ranges of your stand-up fighting. I'm going to knee check, driving my knee inside. Lying palm, trying to get this elbow to sink on him since he doesn't have it crossed over here. Sink with that. Hacking elbow. Throw him over. Get on him.
Did you want to go with the one all the way where I can get this like this?
That one, yeah.
Okay.
That's the
Because
one.
this is the same judo throw, but if I get his...
You're going to be on the indoor and we'll want to trade. It'll be on the indoor. What's going to happen is this is the one where I want the elbow sinking in. So when I throw my punch, you turn in. Inside. Here. See, now that it's on the shoulder, Hal, this will pin him here.
Oh!
That's a trap. It's a pin. Boom! Pin him in between this. He can still try to reach back, but what happens is you have a strike here. This arm can throw him, or you can hack him, or you can step back peeling him. Ow! And it's that pin right there in between of using 1 as the brace and then 2 as the driver, and you're striking him with the elbow instead of using the forearm or the bridge under bridge. You're using the elbow from the back draw here on him. Boom, trap him in. Strike, palm, and then you can turn stance with the throw using the side link gum. And that'll plan it by you. You just pin it.
Okay, and you're still using the knee trapping technique?
Yes. The knee trap is what rolls him over. Here when I go.
Okay, you trap his knee.
It's right in my...
Because my knee's on his ass right now. What's going to happen is once I get this one, I get this one. this here, I'm just using my knee as the pivot point to release the pressure from up here as it throws him down.
Oh, cool.
So it's freeing up the pressure as I'm pushing. It's like a bridge. Just dumps him to the floor.
Okay.
We'll go slow. I throw the punch. He does like a lap saw technique for a head grab. I'm gonna go for a lifting punch, cross him in. The lifting punch comes inside his arms up to his head. Hacking elbow blows him out. So it's just a lift with a hack.
Want to see it from the other angle?
Yeah.
You're just rocking over here. Lifting punch indoor. My knee is trapping. Boom. And blowing him out. You can repeat the process by keeping him trapped in if you have to.
Leg check is critical.
Leg check stops him from rushing in. Oh, sorry about that.
Ain't the first time I've been
He's
whacked.
gonna fold you. He can take you any way he wants, just as long as he puts you on the ground. And this is for when you hit the ground and he maintains control of your arm. Once he gets the bar arm on you, this is bar arm on the ground. There's two different ways to do it. If he has your arm and your bridge is facing down, he can hyperextend your elbow.
Uh-huh.
So you want to turn your hand over and float your elbow this way. So where you have pressure relief from here, slip your hand under or over depending on which way you feel comfortable going, A or B. I'm going to throw him up and then roll him over. What's going to happen is when I throw him up, I'm shifting my body towards him like I'm kicking my legs this way. Rolling him over. He's still holding onto my arm, so what's happening is I'm pulling my arm out from in between his legs. Sometimes if they hold on long enough or tight enough, you'll pull their arms through their legs. Once you have their arms through their legs, just pin the upper elbow, put the knees on them. You can hit them with the knees when you're mounting them, or dropping the knees to get the crimp pressure on them. Free it up for the punching. You still have a hand that can break free and cover here. If he tries circling out, you just pin him even harder. You can mount him any way you want, crimp him inside or however. And it's all about getting the arms trapped in between the legs, throwing the legs over, so that way you can get up to the head. And your arms are outside. This is number B. What you're gonna do is you're gonna kick your body this way and throw your arms towards him, so you lift the legs off of you. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna just shoot like this. You're gonna shoot this way. His arms are trapped. Pin the legs with your leg. He can kick the back leg out if he tries, but you still have the second leg to come up from behind him to crimp him from the inside, keeping both his arms trapped in. Free range of head shots, rib shots, elbows if you have to, and you got your knees. Number B is one from the arms outside the legs. Body rolls out, arms throw up. Your arm is actually supposed to reach towards his head, so that way it throws his legs up higher. Pulling your hands through his legs, keeping his legs there. Trap the leg with your knee, pins both the arms down. From here you can suck up and hit him with knees. Strike him. If you have to, break off and hit him with the other knee. Break off, get away from him. Beat him when he's on the ground. I'll do this with you real quick. We're going to start in the character 2 doing packs out. They only teach outdoor until third student grade. So they teach the packs out outdoor, no changes, just like this. Then they teach you to do it locked in. And your shins, freeze frame for a second. Your shins and your knees should match. Both your feet should be at 45 degrees. Your adduction should be strong. And you want it to be soft. So when we're doing our packs out, the first piece after this packs out is learning how to pull your opponent back, so he learns that when you drop your hands, they're just straight out chain punches, as if you were following your opponent, fighting. And then you hook back in. And you really don't drop your hands during the lat style program. It's just, if you'll freeze for a second, your punches are just as if you were doing chain punches with an open hand. That's how they want you to teach the pack sound now, is a straight on pressure. So when we're here, it's a straight on pressure, but you want it soft, because they get into a different part. Then from here you have indicator signals, which are like pressure on the forward arm that stays, Your opponent steps back, throws a kick, bong jerks, catches it, and then you just keep going. Or you can suck in and just raise your leg and do the bong jerk and know about it that way. And so that piece right there is called the bong jerk. You have the following, which is this. You have the pack sow locked in with the legs hooked in, and then you have the pack sow separate. Then they teach you a thing called following. If you'll adjust to the hands up here real quick. For the following, they go into a thing called circling. Circling applied with the stepping out is when you pack sow, you step out, you throw your punch, causes your opponent to circle. So it's at the same time simultaneous step out, pack sow with a punch to speed up the punching. But it's easier to work it so they don't know about the step out pressure, so that way they can learn about the circling. And this teaches you how to follow your opponent when he moves. And so that's the circling. And then the last one, I want you to circle all the way around so he can see this. Okay, hold it right here. And the last one is the indicator on the arm. When you circle the leg, throw the round kick, he'll yap, and then you just switch back in. And we'll do that one more time. Circle the leg exactly to where this back leg was, so the kick is at the knee level. Circles back exactly where the feet are, then you just hook the leg back in. And the indicator is at the hands when you cause that forward pressure, just like you did with the front kick of here. Then if you come back up to the hands, they have a way of changing, which is called the double pack sow. Means I'm just using my punching hand to pack his back hand, and then pack sow with me. I'm using this hand, then I'm switching my feet while I'm throwing this punch, so it causes his back to change and the feet to change. And that's called the double pack change. And then the last thing is to get yourself soft and flexible for the push and pull of when you press really hard, that's pushing, and his job is when I punch to feel when to pull me. Because see, if he presses me too hard, I can pull him off balance. So it's all about keeping your upper body soft and flexible. So when he causes heavy pressure, I learn to pull him in. You don't need to crowd me. You just need to keep this forward heavy pressure here. Okay? And so that way, when we're doing this, and the punch, yep, keep going. Every punch. See? If he's pushing forward, his pressure's forward, so I pull him sideways or pull him off. And that's the push and pull, keeping yourself soft and flexible. And this is also used as a double pack change to switch sides. So that way you can work the other side if you need to. And that is first student, except for some of the dirty tricks, which I don't think you want in here. Do you?
Why not?
Alright, dirty tricks are, just as if you were working intercepting fist, your pack sow will punch in there. If his weight's too heavy here on his elbow, and you push up, it'll rock his whole body back. It'll drive him out. It'll blow his adduction in his front stance. Keep going. Off your pack sow, you pull his arm down or he drops his arm, you punch into his ribs. So that teaches you have an open space on the inside of your arms and above your arms. So under and above your bridge, you have an open space here or a driving space up in here. And so the whole thing is when that arm sinks, it punches here. And then he has to counter with a remedial attack. Or you can drive up and in. And now he went soft on his elbow and thrust it forward, causing the ejection of my arms as if we were doing the intercepting fist frontal door technique without doing a side link punch or staying frontal. He's ejected my fist, but yet his fist has still managed to hit mine. Meaning, I've been hit. You do your shift as if you were doing the side link exercise. Your yap jerk circles in, bring it in. Throw 5 punches, shift back, turn the other way. Circle in. Throw your punches, shift the other way. And it's usually the punch from the rear hand that does the change. How you do the bong jerk is you shift, bring the knee up, have the foot angled up on both of them, have the bridge or the knee covering the side of the body. Throw your 5 punches, shift back in, change out, shift up. shift back in. And that's your bong and yap gird exercises to teach how to do your bong gird, which is for when you throw a straight kick. Bong gird, 5 punches, or throw your round kick. Yap gird.
Oh, cool.
And that's the practical lap out of the Lat-Sal program, besides how to counter the straight punches with the frontal Pak-Sal, which is the one punch, multiple punch. And then if you're fighting your opponent and you jump on me and you hit me and you're a Wing Chun man, and I start running away, how to pursue me with the multiple punches, just as if you were doing this.
Okay.
And that's pretty much the practical lap, besides the step out with the Pak-Sal punch following through and in. So if he throws the punch, practical lap of stepping out, taking your opponent at a 45-degree step out.
Okay.
And that's all the practical lap.
Wing Chun Kung Fu at Montana Wing Chun Kung Fu headquarters. Instructor Steve Brandon, a direct disciple of Grandmaster Leung Ting, shows you how to neutralize an assault, even from a superior force. Then, borrow that force and turn it against your attacker. No high kicks, no flying through the air, no mysticism. Wing Chun is a practical street defense.